What's going on, everybody? It's Panda Plays here, and I am here to bring you a tutorial today. Now, what tutorial might that be? Well, if you looked at the title, you would already know. Today's tutorial is going to be the iron farm that I build in my series. The ingredients you will need: building blocks. Doesn't have to be iron. I'm in creative mode. I can do what I want. Diamonds just look too ugly. Glass, cobblestone, hoppers, lava, chest, blah blah blah, all this good stuff right here. I don't think I'm leaving anything out because technically you won't need a light source the way we have this set up, so let's just grab all this good stuff. Now, the key is first, alright, you're gonna find dig 4 down in the center, alright, just like that. Now, all around it, you want to dig out 2. So 1, and then go back 8. So from this thing out, go 8. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's your wall. So now if you dig this out and place your water shouldn't overflow. Ta-da, a magic. Alright, and we'll get rid of that water. And you just want to do that on all 4 sides. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, if you do have the time to do it, don't be afraid to just quickly check. That is an important step. If you mess up your water placements, well, I hate to break it to you, it's not going to work for you well. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, even to this day, I've built this farm probably 100 times and I still mess up my water placement. Shoot, in my series, I messed up the whole placement. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here. There we go. Alright, and then you just want to dig all this out. Alright, I'm going to do everything on camera. I'm not going to cut anything out, so I do apologize if it is a bit longer than usual. I try not to make my videos too long, but things happen. Now, I do want to warn you guys, this is not my design. The way I transport villagers, however, is my way of doing it, which is usually underground using the 1.13 mechanics of the bubble column. However, this tutorial I originally saw by Skippy6 Gaming, so I definitely have to give credit where credit is due. I would say I'll link his channel in the description, but honestly, I'm not going to remember. I have really bad memory. However, this will not work in 1.14. It works in 1.13 and below, not 1.14. It does not work on any type of Spigot servers. I do know it does work on servers, just not Spigot ran servers. You need more, I think to fix it, you just need more villagers than what I put in. So it is usable, just there's better designs out there for a Spigot server, and I would recommend going to one of them before building this. This is more of like your single player or your early on server kind of iron farm. I would definitely suggest one day thinking about building, like said, the Iron Titan or something. But hey, I probably will be using this design until I switch over to 1.14 on my solo world. So I mean, it is a valuable side. I wouldn't, from my mistakes, I wouldn't recommend building over 3 of them in your world within an area. I know you can technically build them 60 blocks apart and they should all work, but I've been having problems with mine not actually registering all 5 of them. Actually, right now I'm only using 3, and the third one's really not registering, but that's just because my AFK spot was pretty crappy the last one I did. So make sure that they are all in loading chunks. Okay, so now you have your base spawn and platform. This is why you needed building blocks. Go like that on all corners. 3 blocks, 1 in the corner, 1 on each side. So how much you guys want to bet that I messed up my water placement? Now you just want to just fill it all the way in. Alright, so far so good. So far so good. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. All right, and as you can see, all the water is flowing except for right here. That's what that's for. So go and place a water source block on the corner of each one of these. And then after the water flows, break those blocks, get them out of your way. You no longer need them. They'll actually mess up the farm if you keep them. I learned that the hard way. All right, look at that. First spawning platform is now done. Take your building block. You want to go 3 high and then bring it all the way down. All right. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. All right, now you're going to want to grab your doors. Come on the inside. I like to have my doors kind of like that. It's not necessary. You can actually place them however you want. It'll be 18 doors on each side. And then you want to come on this side and do the same thing again. So over here, 1, 3 blocks high. I was about to start counting, but I was like, I don't need to count to 3 for these guys. I know they're smart enough to count to 3. I hope. I mean, I wasn't always. All right. So just continue this all the way, and boom. Now you have it. Now, I was going to use commands, but I decided I'm doing this for a survival tutorial, so I might as well just build it like you would in survival. I was about to use the fill command and just build the walls up. So pretty much you want to have a solid wall connecting, you know, the doors. Yeah. These are going to be your future villager holding chambers. Do have designs where you can build them. Like there's like 8 doors on each side because it'll still total the same amount. Or no, 9 doors on each side. My bad. My math ain't the best. And it'll still total like the same amount of villagers, but that's if you want a little bit more iron per hour. Which they do work. Alright, so now you only want to come up about 2 blocks. And you want to bring that all the way to the other end. Just like so. Alright, and just fill it in. Now, this is where you'll be placing your villagers, and you're probably thinking, Panda, if you're not using light sources, can't mob spawn in there? No. Well, yeah. But you're going to be changing out the floor, break the bottom block, and then you want to just run slabs all the way down. Alright? For some reason, you want the villagers technically half a block lower than where the doors are. I don't know why, but it works. Alright. And you want to come in, place up to 10 villagers. You can do anywhere between 5 to 10. Since I'm in creative, I'll put all 10. I think that was 10. And then what you can do is come across here, right across the top, place your glass blocks, and there you go. Now they're safe. If you really want to be safe, feel free to just like replace 2 or 3 with a light source if you want to be safe. I can guarantee you though, nothing will spawn. I've been pulling like 24-hour AFK sessions in my world, and I have yet to have a villager die. That's actually a lie. I had one die, but it was my own fault. I thought I forgot to place the slabs, so I broke the slabs, and then yeah, zombie got in, 1 died. So don't do that. All right. Anyway, back to doing what I was doing. Now, I do want to mention this does, however, work on console. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This does work on console, but because of border glitches, don't build them on chunk borders. Like try and have your villagers both in a chunk together. If I press F3 and G, see how like the villagers are in this chunk, but oh, actually they're in this chunk too, so that's actually really good. Let's say like the chunk border was like, actually that one's kind of bad. You don't want that because that means like their borderline can be despawned. So you don't really want that on console, guys, but for us Java folks, it does not matter. Now just come on top and just slab this whole side. You're gonna want to slab this side. Don't double slab it because then you may get it a source block. And now it's the boring and tedious part, guys. You're going to want to repeat this on the top half of the door, not the bottom half. All right, so all the way, Come on. Now, I don't know if you're going to be building this in survival or creative. I mean, personally, I don't see the point of building this in creative mode, but hey, some people do it. Anyway, but you can't use the fill command, sadly. It'll do the bottom half slab, and you don't want that. Then you have to pretty much break all of it, and then it's just a hassle. So just dedicate some time and just place these slabs. Like, it gets boring, but it's easy to do. I will be covering a collection system. It'll be very basic. If you want to hook it up to your own said storage system, that's on you to figure out. I can give you some ideas, but for the most part, guys, if you don't want to have it stored right at the farm, you're gonna have to figure out your own way. So now technically, if you want, I placed 4 extra. I'm going to be placing 4 extra slabs, but that's just because I don't feel like doing the math to see where I don't need them for the water flow system. Alright, we're almost there. It's a tedious job, guys. Like, I'm not even going to lie to you. But sadly, I think every iron farm is kind of tedious in its own sense. Little fun fact, make sure this is exactly 60 blocks or more away from any existing iron farm and or village, or it just won't work properly. You'll have iron golems spawning outside the farm, inside the farm. They'll pretty much just spawn wherever they want. And it gets kind of annoying, and once you get 4 in the area, you're now capped out on iron golems. For at least the farm. Because I'm pretty sure you can have more than 4 in your world at a time. But, alright. Now you're going to cover the top half of this with slabs as well. And this is just so we can, you know, prevent spawns and also place the water the way we're going to need to. Because you're going to place the water the exact same way that we placed the bottom half. So, boom, just like that. I think I just actually heard an iron golem spawn in there. I might be wrong, probably am, but we'll find out in a bit. Now, don't place your water on this block here. You'll waterlog it and it'll flow down. Place it on this block. Alright? These ones have to be slabs, and you don't want to waterlog them, or else you'll break the farm. Well, you won't break the farm, you'll break the water flowing motion, and then it just won't work properly. So yeah, learn from my mistakes, don't make my mistakes. It's no fun when you place a whole bunch of water and then you gotta go clean up all the water, because I've had to do that quite a few times. It's not fun. So after you do that, you're gonna see where the waters meet, and then you can just break those 4 slabs. That's what I was saying, like I placed an extra 4. Guess I was wrong. Then come down here. Alright. I don't really care what level you're at. Just pick a spot. Alright, grab some signs. Wherever you place the signs. Alright, you're going to want to go 1 block above. Place your lava. Look at that. Beautiful. And then just like that. Boom. Alright, I'll break this top one because you're going to want to place your chest right there. I'll break this one as well. Oh, hey, Mr. Iron Golem, you're kind of in my shot. Thanks for the screeny, buddy. Can you die now, sir? Thank you. So you guys know the iron farm works at least, right? So then you want to come in here, place your hoppers. The only reason he didn't die is because the hoppers weren't there. I don't know if I placed that one right. Let's just... Alright, we're good. So now you can come here if you want. You can place these, make it look nice. And this is where you will need a light source if you want to use one. So I'll grab a sea lantern because they look nice. Alright, just place one in every couple blocks. Now I'm going to do a little staircase out. This is how I usually get out of mine. Doesn't mean this is how you have to do it. You can use a ladder for all I care. It's all up to you. I do it just because I feel like it's easier to work a staircase into the terrain rather than a ladder. But no, I think I saw that. I was gonna like time lapse it until an iron golem spawned, but you kind of got to see one spawn like right away, which I wasn't really expecting much of. But now you can take your time, decorate this as you'd like, make it look pretty, because I mean, this is pretty basic looking. It's not necessarily ugly in your world as long as you know, choose nice blocks and don't pull a panda and make it out of cobblestone, because that's pretty ugly. I'm just gonna drop all this stuff in here, clear out my inventory. But yeah, guys, that is the iron farm I use in my tutorial, my single player world. I would like to kind of hopefully get another iron golem to spawn. Now, each iron golem drops roughly 3 to 5 iron per death. This farm, it'll average you roughly a stack an hour. That's why I'm saying it benefits to build more than one of these, but I wouldn't build like a crazy amount, because if you're gonna put in the time to build like 12 of them, build an iron titan. The outcome will be worth it compared to what this will give you. It'll give you probably like 30 times what 12 of these would give you. I've built one, I know. But it's a good starter design for people that are in the world new, that just found a village and just need a quick source of iron. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the iron farm tutorial. If you want to see other tutorials that I build, such as, I don't know, other farm tutorials, I'll be glad to post them. If they're not my design, I will make sure that I list it. I just want to make sure as many people see them as possible, because they do benefit. Anyway, guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye!